This summer, I went to a baby shower on Zoom. There were games, there was no cake, but presents were opened, and a lot of them were clothes with little animals on them. That was the theme, and animal crib sheets and animal decorations. And then we waited with anticipation for a little baby Wade, and he finally came along, and oh, we just couldn't wait to see him and hold him. And this week, he played a very important role. He was in a Christmas production, and you know what part he played. Yep, baby Jesus. And he did his role so well, he just lay there in the manger, asleep. While dozens of cast members wandered around and hundreds of cars drove by at streets of Bethlehem, he slept. But by laying there, he was helping announce the gospel story that the Messiah had come. 2,000 years ago, another baby took center stage. In Luke 2, Joseph and Mary were on their way to Bethlehem to register for the census, and she was expecting a child. While they were there, the time came for the baby to be born, and she gave birth to her firstborn, a son. She wrapped him in clothes and placed him in a manger because there was no guest room available for them. After 9 months of waiting for her firstborn, his delivery came right at the worst time possible, when it was hard to travel, when they'd have to travel a few days to get to Bethlehem. But nevertheless, babies come when babies want to come, and she went into labor and birthed her baby boy in a very humble place, humiliating even, with not animals on his clothes, but possibly live animals around. And they laid him in a manger, in a trough that the animals eat from. But as he lay there, eating, sleeping, cooing, needing his swaddling clothes changed, with his parents looking on him with fascination, eternal plans were already taking place. Prophecies that were made hundreds of years ago were being fulfilled. Angels, not ultrasounds, were proclaiming his birth. Wise men were already on their way to go see him. A new covenant had begun between God and mankind, because he was the infant child, the holy child, and he was the bridge between God in heaven and humankind on earth. As he lay there, he was already starting to fulfill the purpose that he came for, to be the Messiah, to save the world, to be a prince and a king. Today, take a moment to read Luke 2 and to gaze anew on the miracle of God in a baby's bod, God with us, Emmanuel.